first day of my 100-mile challenge for the month of January. So the plan is to run every day for about 3.23 miles for 31 days. What I want in my challenge is to get out there in the different kind of weather. One of the steps to take in my plans to do a through hike at some point in the future. And so it's just training my body to endure, to overcome, and to push through whatever weather is thrown at me, because out on the trails, depending on where you're going, weather conditions can vary. And this is just one of those steps in my, I guess, training for a through hike, but also with COVID, social isolation, and not being able to interact and engage with folks. I'm a pretty social person. I like interacting. I like people. I'm a people person. And so this has been hard on my mental health, not being able to engage in different social settings. And I know that there was a decline a few months ago, and it, I guess not that I was depressed, but I was leading into that self-destruction that I've experienced in the past. And so I needed something to motivate me, to challenge me. And so this came across my Facebook feed, this I Am Enough, the 100-mile challenge. This is like a women's group that I'm part of, that we need to lift each other up. We need to support one another, regardless of where we are on our journey in life, our mental health, our physical health, that we need to affirm one another, that we are all beautiful, we are all strong, and we are all worthy of what this life has to offer. I'm located here in Regina, Saskatchewan, and so there are restrictions that we have to adhere to, which limits social interaction. So that impacts my mental health. One of the things that I use as a coping strategy is getting out and running. And I do enjoy running, but sometimes when your mental health gets the better of you, you don't have that motivation to get up and get going. Even though I know in my mind it'll make me feel better, but it's just getting the energy to get out there and do it. And so registering for this event is helping me just set goals, to have a purpose and a plan. And I think that's the biggest thing, is laying out a plan and following through with that plan. And so this is what my plan is for the month of January, is that by the end of January I would have run 100 miles. Yeah, so that's kind of exciting. Like I'll run, but not consistently. And so that's the challenge, is to get out there 8 o'clock in the morning, regardless of the weather, and run about 3.23 miles every day. First run of January, it'll be about, I think, 3.22 miles. Yeah, so we'll see. It is really cold outside, so we'll see either how slow or how fast I go. But it's not about speed, it's about getting out there every day, and pushing through whatever temperatures are out there. It is a challenge. It's about overcoming. So let's do this. It is quite brisk out here. I don't know if you can really see it that well. The sunrise is happening over there. I'm gonna be starting my run. There is a little a little path here, so we'll see how this goes. My first run of 2021. Woohoo! Running towards the sun. It's beautiful. I'm about halfway done. I should probably turn around a bit. I've just done over 1.5 miles. So yeah, it actually feels pretty good. It's not as cold as I was thinking it was. I mean, it's cold, but when you dress appropriately, then it's not so bad. I don't know if you can see the moon. See, the moon's right in the back there, so it's pretty good. But it's like this white blanket across. Like the camera doesn't do it justice. Like how the trees are covered. I think it's the hoarfrost. But it's absolutely beautiful. Everything is waking up. Still get the sunrise off to the east. As I'm running, I'm like, so this is straight. So I'm like running like this, and my one hip is driving me nuts. Whether it's just because it's cold, but I didn't realize how long this bend was till you start running on it. Ooh, almost there though. Unfortunately, my phone died towards the end of my morning run because it was super cold.